Good morning, everyone. Chris here. We are in the dinghy, and we just had the pump out boat visit, so that was fun. And now we're working on another project. Ryan got a job, and unfortunately, he has the 3 p.m. to close shift at one of the restaurants that he was hired at. And that means we're going to have to go at close to pick him up and bring him back. Or he'll be there and he'll have to come back. So it is time to fix our nav lights. We've had two big things happen to our nav lights. The first was the all-around white in the back got smashed by stuff that was from above. And then I broke it a second time, and it's not good. So I bought a smaller one that hopefully won't get smashed. And then also it lays down flat, which will be nice. And then before that, on our console here, somebody snagged this rubber top. They like tore it, and so it rotted out. And I switched the light. I switched the switch from this one that was rotted to this one, and it worked for a little bit longer, but eventually this one rotted out as well. So we have new switches, a new light, and I've got new wires because I'm guessing I'm gonna have to rewire the thing as well. I'm hoping that nothing on the bow is messed up, and I'll have to pull the battery out of here and charge it. But no rain in the forecast today, so we'll be able to do that. Oh, and somebody rode over earlier yesterday afternoon and told me I have the gayest boat in Provincetown Harbor, which I think this is Provincetown Harbor. That's saying a lot. Anyway, I have got my little screwdriver, and I'm going to take this panel off and get started. So, wish me luck. All right, I changed my mind on the order, and I can't tell which one is red and which one is black, but I think I'm going to do something naughty and just trim this thing and guess that the black one is ground and the gray one is hot, and go with that. And I'll just have a double because I'm tired. Also, I forgot to bring down butyl tape. All right, since I'm not quite positive as to which one of these is positive, it occurred to me that rather than do permanency butt connectors, I'll just do push connectors and wait to heat shrink it until it's time to do butyl tape. And I'll put this thing on to see how that does. It's the old one. Anyway, there we go. Oh, a little bouncy. And now, rather than having to take it out and like set it in the dinghy somewhere, this will either go like this or like that, depending on where we are, and whoop. So probably not like that. We'll probably do like that if we're at risk of slipping underneath something. So the first one we smashed was under a ramp on a floating dock, and we slid under the ramp, and then the tide came in and the ramp came down. All right, I got the panel off, and you can see that these switches are rotted right through. Stuff like falling right off. That seems fine. Everything seems tied up there. And then we have, this is the cigarette outlet, which is also the charging port. And then this is a light on this side. And then this is the fuse, which may be burnt. But, so I think what I'm going to do is unhook all of this stuff, deal with the ground, and I'm pretty sure this battery is dead after 3 years and all of this shorting outness. So let's see if we can't get to someplace more comfortable to work on the next phase. Ooh, these shrink wraps were never shrunk. And I'm looking in here and seeing, where it is. This little guy corroded right off. Whew, back on the big boat where I don't feel like I'm gonna get sick from all the motion. Anyway, I've got the panel here amongst all of my mess, and I just realized, well, I didn't just realize, but the little switches I had are not little. They're like more the size of the cigarette lighter and not the size of the little switches. So I'm gonna take the rotten stuff off and probably go and buy switches at the hardware store at some point today or tomorrow, and then charge this Actually, I'm not going to charge this battery up. I'm going to make sure that I can charge it while it's still hooked up. Yeah. Even the cigarette lighter thing here. Look at all that nasty corrosion. All right, well, that's the fuse right here. So I think that's also a problem. All that and the fuse never burnt out. Well, that's because we're running like LED lights. I don't know if we need a fuse for LED lights. All right, well, since we have to worry about getting the right size switches in a new thing, I temporarily put a switch in there and wired it up. But I did confirm our battery is dead. So I'm going to try to charge it, and then we'll put it all back together so we at least have lights for the next couple of late nights. And I will get the stuff to fix this properly. So I need something to charge it through the spot where that switch is. I need 2 switches to fill these 2 holes and a new fuse for that 3rd hole. And these holes are all the same size, so as long as I bring 1 switch to the hardware store, I will have my sizes. I have an idea. We have a USB-C plug that'll go both ways, so we can charge it using a USB-C, which is probably honestly what I should have put in there first, because that would be the easiest thing to test. But I will test that another time. For now, I'm going to put it into a... Actually, maybe I'll test it while it's out. Anyway. It is just about 9 o'clock. I should probably actually get to work today on my day job. Boat jobs have a way of like sneaking up on you and taking the whole day. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day, and I will chat with you later. Bye.